You better start today. Hoda and Jenna. Hoda and Jenna. It's the only way. Hoda and Jenna. Hoda and Jenna. They make you feel like everything's okay and put a smile up on your face. Let's celebrate. Hoda and Jenna.
Hey guys, welcome. It is the 6th day of January. So happy to be here on this Monday with this girl on this Monday.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
This is your last Monday here, but we're not, I've already said, because if I could, I'd be a puddle. But I'm going to do something new, which is
What?
try to hold my feelings deep inside. Stuff them.
You know how we always do.
Stuff
Push
'em.
it down.
Stuff them. But it is our Hodabration all week long. We're going to celebrate you, which is going to be easy. It's going to be really easy. Okay, I can't even hold my emotions for 1 minute. But we want to kick off the week with a little something.
Okay.
And we know that you love this author, Charlie Maxey.
Oh,
He
yeah.
wrote The Boy,
I love it.
The Mole, The Fox,
That's
and the
one of my
Horse.
favorite books. I
know.
love him.
And
I love
he
him.
adores you. So he created, I haven't even seen this, this for you. It says, Hoda, every step you take is a victory. Love, Charles. It's pretty beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's your painting.
First of all, I love him so much. His book has been life-changing for so many people, including me.
Yeah.
In fact, I actually have just a sketch in my office of just a sketch from his book. I can't believe he did that.
Just for you.
Charlie,
And then
oh.
he sent this little message, and he wanted to show you. Take a look.
Hoda, it's Charlie Maxey here. Hello. I'm in the rain in London to say I'm wishing you all the luck in the world and all the blessing, and I hope your next step is fun, and you've given so much and give so much, and I hope you love what you're going to do next, and every single step you take is a victory. And thank you for including me on your journey with the book. I'm so grateful to you. Always will be so grateful. Thank you, Hoda.
Oh, don't you love that? Every step is a victory.
I love him. I love how he said he's in the rain. I love him so much. You guys, if you want to read a book that's life-changing, not just for, it looks kind of like a kid's book.
Yeah.
It's for grown-ups. There's like an animated thing that you can get on Netflix or somewhere.
Yeah.
The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Hound, or something.
No, the horse.
I can't remember.
But anyway, there's
It's
a lot of
really
animals.
good.
How beautiful is that
Charlie,
that he did
thank
that?
you. Wow. Okay.
So we're going to try to keep
Let's
it in.
go.
And
Let's
last
go.
night, you know, it's award season. So last night was the Golden Globes.
Oh my gosh. First of all, can we talk about Nikki Glaser?
She killed. She absolutely killed it. So
That's a hard job, by the way, to stand up in front of the room. You kind of have to be poking a little friendly fun at people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not entertaining at home. You're like, oh, God.
Yes.
But she crushed it.
She also, so she's known for the roast. Like, Henry
Yeah.
was like, who is she? I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
she's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Just welcome.
Yeah.
But I also thought about all the pressure she must have felt, because
Yeah.
there was like a Wall Street Journal article that was like, nobody had a better year than Nikki Glaser.
Oh,
there were all
pressure,
a lot of pressure. And yet, it's like, what killed about it was she seemed delighted.
I liked what you said about how she just carried herself. Like, I'm having the time of my life.
She had fun.
Yeah.
And she, like, you know, but anyway, so this is
Okay.
part of her monologue.
Selena Gomez is here. Double nominee tonight for Amelia Perez and Only Murders. And she's here tonight with her new fiance, Benny Blanco. Yes. And Benny Blanco is here because of the genie who granted him that wish. Man, lucky guy. Hi, Timothy. You were great as Timothy Chalamet this year, too. Really. And I love you. And can I just say, you have the most gorgeous eyelashes on your upper lip. I think this is just such a good look.
I thought she was
So hilarious. It wasn't too mean.
It wasn't too mean. That's what
that felt mean, but she didn't mean it mean.
By the way, you could tell, because even on the red carpet, she was like squealing and hugging everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like,
I love you.
Yeah, she's cool like that. And by the way, you know what you just said? She was having fun.
Yeah.
And you know what Charlie Maxey
Yes.
just said? I hope you have fun.
Yes.
Like, that's it.
Yes.
That's all it is at the end. If you are enjoying, like, your thing, like, Nikki was, and
Yes.
like we do,
Yes.
and like Charlie was saying, like, that's important.
It's true that I think fun is underrated.
Yes. Yes.
There was like my godfather told me this story of like when I did something naughty when I was like 3 years old. I kept doing it and doing it, and he said, Jenna, I said, stop. He said, why do you keep doing it? And I said, because it's fun.
Because it's fun.
And it's kind of true. It's like choose joy, choose to have fun, and people will be drawn towards that.
That's what you. Yes, that's why we leaned into her. All right.
Okay. Demi Moore won.
Demi Moore, I didn't know this. First of all, she gave the speech of the night.
She definitely
without
did.
question. It's for her role in The Substance. And she said it was the very first time
she'd won anything.
Anything in this business. And she's been in the business for 45 years plus. Take a look.
In those moments when we don't think we're smart enough or pretty enough or skinny enough or successful enough or basically just not enough, I had a woman say to me, just know you will never be enough, but you can know the value of your worth if you just put down the measuring stick. And so today, I celebrate this as a marker of my wholeness and of the love that is driving me, and for the gift of doing something I love and being reminded that I do belong. Thank you so much.
I mean, first of all, I've always heard like, you are enough. You are enough. No, you are enough. And I believe that too.
Yeah,
I think there's something really profound about if you're putting yourself in some sort of standard, if you're comparing yourself constantly to the prettiest girl in school or whatever it is, the smartest kid in the room. No, you're not going to be that.
You're never going to be that.
Because you're you.
Yes. Boy, she framed it in a way, you're right. And also to show you that someone who we see as wildly successful.
And gorgeous.
And all the things. She's the best. We love her. Can we talk about another big announcement we have this morning? Let's go. So you all, Monday, a week from today, is a big day. And it's actually a very, very big week. It is the premiere. Are you ready? Today with Jenna and Friends. And we've been, the first guests, when you were like, who could be the people who are hosting it? You killed it. Let's hear it.
Well, they've killed it.
Let's go.
Okay, it's going, drum roll, ready? Ta-da! It is going to be our month of Wonder Women, which I love, and we're going to announce our first week.
Who are they?
Taraji P. Henson,
Yes!
Eva Longoria, and Kiki Palmer are going to be here with us that week, which
you know what that says? Heavy hitter, home run, wow. Like, this is big. This is a big week.
It's the people that we love these women.
Love.
We've said we love these women.
From the beginning.
I feel like Hoda helped me manifest this. Nobody will ever fill this chair, but the three of them sure can try, you know?
Okay, and here's something that I think you're going to love. Because, you know, you're thinking, like, what's the theme song going to be?
Well, we have a whole Hoda and Jenna song, so we got to scrap that. Sorry, Megan. But, yes.
This one, I got the privilege of hearing it. Listen. I can see it.
Do you like it? Okay. Are we just going to cry at every single thing?
You know what?
Probably.
I was picturing. I'll tell you what I was picturing. I can't say it, but it's going to be, I was picturing you and how proud I'm going to be of you. Walking right here from that wall to this desk with that song. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing.
Wow, I'm going to get through this week.
Okay, and then tomorrow we're going to announce who's going to be sitting next to Jenna for week 2. It's a big week too. It's multiple big weeks.
The tears will be stopped, I promise.
We're both going to be
I can't promise.
Wait, what are we going to be on?
Beta blockers.
Do those work? All right, we got a good show for you today. The hilarious Michelle Buteau is here. She's going to tell us all about her comedy special.
But first, our style stars, June Ambrose, Jenna Lyons, and Dana Roberts-Rossi, they are going to break down the Golden Globes fashion.
Look at my tridents out there.
Right after this. Were they with you?
Yeah.
There was no shortage of show-stopping style on the Golden Globes red carpet last night in LA.
Here to tell us all about the hottest looks and trends are costume designer and entrepreneur June Ambrose, fashion icon and businesswoman Jenna Lyons, and hot off the red eye, because she was right there, today's style correspondent Zanna Roberts-Rossi. Hi, ladies.
I mean, we really do have the dream team.
This is crazy.
You guys are like Charlie's Angels.
I'll take that.
Okay, so June, we got to start with best hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you, we gave you that category.
Take a guess. Take a guess.
Here's my new hat, and Nicole Kidman nailed it. It was romantic. It was the morning after. It was baby girl. It was naughty, but nice.
How much hair do you think was put in this?
I mean, there's a whole family and village. But it had its own zip code. It was just, it felt slept in and very intentional.
That's an interesting analogy. How
it
you
was
said
glamorous, but still like effortless.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
the new rule for 2025.
By the way,
Wait, hold on. New rule.
Glamorous and effortless.
Glamorous and effortless. And a lot of, I think, women had kind of a little bit of old-fashioned hairdos, didn't they?
Everything was very
Classics.
1960s.
Yeah, it was almost like this ready, set glam. Let's say that. Ready,
Ready,
it was
set,
a real
look
set.
at all of us.
I like that too. All right, Jenna.
Demure,
very
We're
mindful.
keeping that.
All right, Jenna, tell us about the top trend for the night.
I think what I was really surprised to see was everyone took Golden Globes very seriously, and they went gold.
Interesting.
A lot of full-length gold looks on
Oh,
runway, which was
interesting.
stunning. Kate Blanchett, which I think was incredible. One of the things she did that I thought was interesting is this is a remake of a dress she wore a few years ago. So this is a Vuitton. She actually had the capelet sort of redone. You saw Demi Moore, who won last night. Very exciting, wearing gold. You also saw Mickey. Look at that beautiful Isa and Mindy Kaling. This was really like a very strong statement. This is a pretty big one.
It really set the tone for the awards season.
It did.
It did. It looked beautiful.
I love that.
I think it was a nod to, I want an Oscar.
Yes, exactly. Manifesting.
Wow, those are
A little
gorgeous.
foreshadowing going on there.
Okay, Susanna, let's talk accessories.
Oh, yes. Well, speaking of gold, actually, one of my favorites. So, Io Edinburgh, she was on the carpet. Can we just look at the tie? This is an actual pheasant feather, gold dipped. It's 14 karat gold dipped. So her stylist Danielle Goldberg was talking to me about it, and she said that this was the one thing she was doing. And Io actually told me on the carpet, it got stuck in customs for 2 weeks. They wouldn't let. They're like,
for 2
who
weeks?
has got a feather dipped in gold? And then she had this amazing grill on as well. She's just so cool.
Was this an homage to Julia Roberts? Tell us about that. Yeah.
She's just done a movie with Julia Roberts, and she'd seen the suit. And in 1990, when Julia Roberts won the Globe, she did the exact homage in this Loewe suit. It was. She said she'd text Julia on the way to get her approval.
Oh my gosh.
And Julia was like, "Done deal. Yes, great."
I love that. Okay, Zanna, who really surprised you on the carpet?
Surprises. Well, you know what? Cynthia Erivo. It was one of my best dresses, for sure, of the night.
Always.
But it wasn't. I think everyone was expecting the green.
Yeah.
June and I came in it today. But she kind of did the method dressing, but on a little bit of a twist. So
She's very intentional.
This entire time, she's been really on point.
Gorgeous?
We kind of knew she was going to bring the thunder, and she always is very edgy, and she loves fashion.
Loves fashion.
We can always count on Cynthia for that.
Yeah.
All right, Jenna, who's best dressed for you?
Well, I have to say, Coleman Domingo steals my heart.
Yes.
And I really love that, like, best dressed for the males. Like, honestly, I love that he's stepping out. Like, he really brings it every time.
I mean, his style is incredible.
I have never seen him miss. Every single time he is on point, and I just really appreciate him so much. I love that he takes risks. I love that he steps out. Look at him.
There's a fun story around that tie. Apparently, he's two stylists, Wayman and Micah. One of them can tie ties and the other one can't. And they were like, who is the tie master? We need to get it right.
Gosh. Okay, who else? Who else was great in the men department?
Well, I really loved, I have to say, Timothy Chalamet.
I'm so glad.
By the way, there was a lot of attention on him.
And Daniel Craig, too. I mean, look at Daniel.
Accessory in the room.
I don't know. I just thought Daniel Craig, too. There was a sort of, like, elegance to him and a little bit of reserve that I love. And then the two of them took it.
The men really bought it last night.
They're really turning it out.
There was a lot of color things. Oh, there was a lot of color.
You're not into the color?
Well, I mean, it was a mint green and a...
Oh, the bucket hat.
Jeremy obsessed with him.
That Jeremy show was amazing. It was so good.
I loved it. I thought it was
such a good one.
June, let's talk about your best dressed.
Okay, so first of all, can I say in terms of trends, there was a lot of cleavage and clavicles. That was the biggest accessory of the night. everyone was in a strapless. So Zendaya, you know, that nod to Joyce Bryan, it felt Law and Zendaya has done it again.
Wow.
She was like she was a pumpkin spice, everything nice. It was, you know, it just felt Hollywood glamour.
Yes.
It felt fresh. Everything was in place. The hair was appropriate.
Yes.
You know, she was a cinnamon stick. I just...
A cinnamon stick wearing 101 diamonds. By Bulgari.
You guys.
I can always count on you for details.
Oh,
Seriously.
let's know the details.
Somebody does their research.
Guys, great job. You guys can catch Jenna on The Real Housewives of New York City, which airs tomorrow at 9 Eastern and Pacific on our sister network Bravo, streaming on Peacock. Plus, Xana has more red carpet coverage today on Access Hollywood.
And June is just a queen. June is just a queen.
June is the queen, by the way. Yes.
Take a nap, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Coming up next, you're one of our favorite funny ladies. Michelle Buteau is here. We're going to talk with her about how she made history recently. We can't wait right after this. Michelle Buteau is one of the funniest people we know, and she recently made history with her stand-up special. It's called Michelle Buteau, A Beautiful Mind at Radio City Music Hall.
All right, that's right. Get this, guys. Michelle became the first woman to ever record a special at that iconic venue where she joked about marriage, kids, aging, and her elbows. Take a look, please.
My elbows. I was leaving the house one time in short sleeves to go food shopping, because that's all a do. And she said, "Mama, you should put on long sleeves because your elbows look old." But here's the thing, she ain't wrong. My elbows look haunted as How? When? No one tells you about that in your 40s. It looks like you've been doing a plank for 22 years. It's true. It's true.
Come on, Michelle.
Oh my God.
Come on, Michelle.
I know. Do you ever kind of like look at a place like an elbow and be like, when did this happen?
No, you don't always look in the toilet when you do something. You just keep it moving. So sorry, everybody. Enjoy your coffee. But no, I don't look. It feels good. I move on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have no idea what I look like from the back.
Girl, you're the first.
I know.
You're the first.
Did that feel so
How is that
great?
possible? And
I don't
wow.
know. You know, we just need to do more stuff.
Yeah.
I think we get in our heads like, well, you know, I haven't seen anybody else, so why would I even try?
Yeah.
And I meant when I said at the end of my special, if you haven't watched it, please watch it 7 more times. If you don't watch it, leave it on your house.
By the way, you were in the top 5.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go already.
Let's get it there again. Come on.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
will.
90
But
countries.
I also love how everyone was applauding you, and you stood in the applause of Radio City Music Hall. You didn't rush it. You knew it was a moment, and you stood there, and you were like, let me have this now.
Yeah.
That was cool.
This has been a moment.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for, I'm bad at math, 20-something years. You know, I used to edit at WNBC at the building across the street, you know, dreaming of doing stand-up, and now I'm where my mom used to take me for Christmas shows.
That's crazy.
In shoulder pads and sequins. It is giving only child that watched a lot of Dynasty and Falcon Crest by herself, and that's okay. This moment, my awesome assistant can we go back to the picture for 1 second? That when I'm behind the curtain.
Yeah, it'll come up.
My awesome assistant took that. They got that moment.
Yeah.
And that moment's just like, you know what it's like. It's go time.
It's go time, girl.
Yeah.
Go time. And your mom was in the audience.
Was she mad at you?
I don't care. People are like, what does she think? I'm like, ask her. I don't care. If you have to ask your mom in your 40s, thank you. Look at her. She wore her good church wig. We were out. She wore the sequins, shoulder pads, the good church wig. I knew she meant it. This is when she was hugging me, telling me I love you, but it was raunchy. I said, sis, go get some champagne. Not here for it. Raunchy is just female truth.
Raunchy is just female truth.
Write it down. Put it on a magnet.
Wait. Do you know that I've been trying to set... First of all, there was paparazzi over there, and I was trying to get you to go over there and do something, but we'll do it during commercial.
Oh, my
now,
God.
listen.
This sounds like college. You know what I mean? I'll do it. We know that.
I know that. I have no doubt.
What are we talking about, guys? Enjoy your coffee.
Okay, wait. Okay, Lenny Kravitz, who I've been trying to set up with Hoda. Did you know that?
I did not
She
know
wears
that.
leather when we hear his name.
Well, yeah, and that's why I'm wearing it today.
Lenny-
Because,
My goodness.
When Lenny's name comes into the air, she puts on
but
leather.
you know what Lenny's doing? He's not following you. And
Is he
he's not
following you?
following me.
Did you
I don't
look?
think- I didn't look.
I don't
but
know.
I'm
Did
sure
somebody
he has-
look if he
I'm sure
follows
Is that
Hoda?
a tie with no shirt? This is why I love Lenny.
No,
Okay,
he
but
follows
he's
you?
following Michelle Buteau.
He follows me, and I also follow him because I want to support him too.
Wait, does he comment or put hearts on anything or?
Like,
This feels like a setup, Hoda. This feels like a setup. Yes, he does comment and puts hearts because, you know, we love each other's projects and we
now,
remain...
but your husband threw a little party
was
for
mad-
you
oh.
when he found out that
He
Lenny
did.
followed you?
He did. We like to celebrate the small things because sometimes that's all you have, you know, besides your ways. Come on, love yourselves and each other. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to meet him. We haven't met yet.
Oh, you haven't met? Oh,
we
this is
haven't
gonna be
met.
big. This
No,
is
we're
gonna
just
be
friends
big.
on Instagram, but we're gonna be friends IRL. That means in real life because I'm cool. And I get healthy snacks at the playground. Hi, everyone. Look, the teleprompter is like, where are we going?
No,
I
but
have
the
no idea.
teleprompter
I
loves
love
you
it.
just as much as
Oh,
we do.
my goodness.
But hold on. First of all, you have a big announcement.
I do.
Survival of the Thickest. Back for season 2.
Girl,
Back for season 2.
This is big.
Tell us when we can watch it.
It's plus size. Thank you for producers that are forced to clap.
I know, louder, y'all.
I'm so excited.
To announce.
Season 2 drops the end of Women's History Month, March 27th. Here are some photos you can see for the first time. Oh my goodness, we worked so hard. It's so hard to even get a season 1. It's so hard to even get a meeting to pitch a show.
Yeah.
So to have a season 2 and to be able to employ all these beautiful, black, fat, queer people
Yes.
in New York. Yes, I love it. Pay your taxes after that strike. Let's go. Get the health insurance.
Wait, Michelle, you have one more thing. I know that you did the column. We actually took your job at Real Simple. I think.
Yeah. I can't you imagine? We never talked about it.
I know.
It was always the
I
big
had no
elephant.
idea. They never told us that.
Oh, okay. Well, why would they, you know?
Okay, but anyway, you used to do the manners column, which
Yes.
we have discussed
we've
with
done
you.
it.
Now we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you had something you want to bring up?
Well, you know, there was like this one question I remember when somebody was just like, how do you properly express to a coworker how much you love them? And I'm like, good God, I don't even know how. And it reminded me of you because some questions, you know, you can pick the questions and I couldn't properly answer that question, but now I feel like I have to because you're leaving. And you won't remember this, but about 23 years ago, I was editing local news, WNBC overnights. I was just like a chubby, sassy, come into my edit bay. I have no windows. I'm too cute for no windows, like editor. And it was off of the overnight. You were coming in the morning, and nobody said hi to me. They just gave me tape to edit. 4 seconds of this, 5 seconds of that. Not only did you say hi to me, you looked in my eyes, through my soul, and said, how was your day? And I was like, I don't even know. And you're like, I get it. And then you walked off, and you won't remember, but I remembered because I'm like, wow, that's who I want to be. That's how I want to make people feel seen. No matter what they do, no matter what title they have, you look at somebody and you say, how are you? And you mean it. And so that's how I lead my show and my projects. And it's the only way to live. So thank you so much for... Hoda!
I love you, Michelle. I love you.
Oh, Michelle.
I know. Why did I wear lashes?
I don't know. But
love you,
Michelle, you're
Michelle.
not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You're going to stick around. We're going to
Here,
play a game.
I got a babysitter.
It's giving. I've got a babysitter.
Their dad.
After that. It's not babysitting, it's the dad.
We are back with comedian Michelle Buteau. She's got a new stand-up special on Netflix, and since Michelle always tells it like it is, we created a new edition of our game, a special one. It's called It's Given.
All right. Now, since it's our Hoda-bration week, the wall behind us will land on a photo of Hoda.
Oh, gosh.
From her career at some point in her life. And Michelle, you're going to have to
luck,
tell
Michelle.
us what the vibe it is giving, okay?
Yes.
We're going to have fun here.
Of
Let's see
course,
the
it's
first one.
always fun.
Here's the first one.
Oh my goodness.
By the way, she used to, that's her favorite accessory bag. That's a Ziploc bag. She used to like
I know.
that.
It's a sandwich bag. I got it. I got it. It's giving giving I reused the sandwich bag for about 6 weeks. It's giving it's giving I'm frugal, and that's okay. You should know what to buy me. It's giving you know what to get me for Christmas. If you have a 2-for-1 coupon at Macy's. Oh my goodness, Hoda, I love you. And what's happening?
Okay.
She hasn't done it in a while, though. You kind of give up on that.
I haven't done a red carpet in a
But
while.
you don't like bringing purses.
Yeah, I never bring a purse. Just
okay.
You don't bring a purse, but you bring
She
that.
likes a backpack.
Is that your passport?
That's your purse.
Where are you going after? Where are you going after, JFK? What is going on, Hoda? Yeah, and you never use it. You never use the makeup.
Ever,
you just drink the wine and eat the shrimp and close talk. It's disgusting.
Maybe lipstick, but you're never going to
Not
put
even
blush
lipstick.
on.
Always gets on the fake tooth. All right, what else is it giving, cameraman?
Okay, here's the next one.
Come on, TD. Oh, it's giving Black History Month, Women's History Month. It is giving Oprah was my mentor. It is giving Bloomingdale's back at the rack. Yes, it's giving shoulder pads for the goals. It is giving I'm gonna get paid less, but not for long.
Yes, girl.
It's giving I'm wearing the same colors now because they work for me. Okay, what else is it giving?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, my face hurts. Okay, next up.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness! It's
Beyonce.
giving. I know who that is. I might be a mom, but I know who that is. Sis. Hello. It is giving. If the other two in Destiny's Child don't work out, I got it. It is giving. Welcome to the other view. It is giving Spanx. Everybody, let's talk about the moisture. What else is it giving?
Talk about the moisture. Okay, let's see another one.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
Oh my God, them bangs.
Hilarious.
Oh my God, I love it. It is giving no internet. It is giving let me call you up on the rotary phone and meet me at the corner, sis. Let's go to like merry-go-round at the mall. It is giving, did you get my note in class? You didn't write back. Oh, we're moving on? Okay.
Oh, they're moving on.
Whoa, it's giving my anaconda don't. It's giving don't at me unless you can bring this to dinner, honey. That's what it's giving. It's giving yawn. I'm done. But I'm also just starting.
Oh my God.
Yes, it's giving Animal Kingdom. Are we done giving?
No, we could give.
Oh my God.
Forever.
You
By
are
the way,
brilliant.
okay, Michelle,
Anaconda.
Hoda won't be
Oh
here
my
next.
God.
Hoda won't be here next week, but if you can, would you be here?
Yes, you guys don't drug test, so I'm always here. Well, we talked about this.
All right, Michelle, you
Okay, we hope so.
great co-host
Okay,
right here.
we want it. We
The
want
best.
it.
All right, you can catch Michelle's special, Michelle Buteau.
Yes, I love it. Where is it?
Mind.
Yes. Up next, it's 2025, the year you're gonna change your life.
Self-help expert Gabrielle Bernstein says yes. She's gonna help you get started. We love you. My God, I want to die.
June Hoyt. All right, the start of a new year is a terrific time to think about your goals and create the life that you really want. But if you feel a little bit lost, like where should I start? We have a very special person who can
New
help
York
us.
Times best-selling author Gabrielle Bernstein. Her new book is called Self-Help. This is your chance to change your life.
Wow.
I love this. This is the time of year to start thinking like that,
This
right?
is it. This is the moment.
I think the word change your life sounds scary and big and uh-oh, and how do I do that? But that's the title you chose, so tell us about that.
Well, you know, first of all, I put self-help in big red letters on this book. So it's for the willing. It's for people who genuinely want to change. It's for folks who feel that, you know, there has to be a better way, or I don't want to go on like this anymore.
Right.
And the cool thing is that I've made it simple. It's a 4-step practice. And it's a 4-step practice. It's also based on a world-renowned therapy. So it works.
Okay, so let's talk about the 4 steps. The first one is it's about kind of trying to uncover what we have, these deeply self-beliefs that sometimes are negative. So your first step is what?
Well, first and foremost, we all have these core beliefs from our childhood that we've been replaying and repurposing in many different ways. And beliefs like, I can't earn that
What,
money.
did you have one?
I had a big one.
Many?
I've actually done a lot of work on it. It feels really good. It was a belief that if I don't do it, nobody else will.
Yeah.
I think people resonate with that.
Yeah.
Or if I'm not in control, I'm not safe, or I'm not good enough, or how could I earn that money? And those beliefs block us from actually attracting what we really want in our life.
So you check in and figure out what that is.
So the first step is to choose to check inside about the belief.
And get rid of the external thing.
Exactly, because normally we check out. We're like, I don't like that belief, so I'm going to check out and go pick up a drink, or check out and go to the refrigerator.
Or numbly look
something numb
your
through
phone.
the YouTube. Exactly.
Yeah.
But instead we would check in. And that's just focusing your attention inward. And then the second step is to become curious about that belief and that experience, and just asking questions. So where do I feel it in my body? Or how long has it been around?
Yeah.
What do I know about it?
Yeah.
And then the third step's really special. It's compassionately connecting to that belief and asking the belief, well, what do you need? And when you listen, sometimes it'll say, I just need to rest, or I just need a break. And then the fourth step is checking to see the shift inside. So you check and see if you feel more calm, or you feel more connected, or you have more clarity. And some
you say they're the C words, which you kind of give this list that kind of is helpful in thinking of like how you can redirect your life. I think change can be overwhelming. Sometimes change is something you desire. Sometimes change happens.
That's right.
Sometimes you're desperate when it's there.
Yes.
So how can you stay grounded in those moments?
Well, I think that when you have practices like this, whether it's my book or anyone else's, if you have personal development practices, you're almost building up a muscle to hold you in those moments when things crack or when something goes awry. And we need those. And this is why it's a practice.
I think sometimes it's difficult to find out what your trigger is because you've lived with it forever. You don't even notice.
It feels like it's part of you.
It's part of you, and it's embedded.
Yeah.
But those kinds, I think that people think, well, that's how my mother was, and that's how I am, and therefore, that's how we shall be.
Right.
But I like that this is saying you can stop it. If you
There's
want.
freedom from it. You don't have to live with those burdened beliefs and habits and patterns and addictions. We don't have to live like that. And there's a requirement to look inward and to check in and see what's going on inside, and to become almost like our own internal parent, an inner healer.
I like that.
So
this is your
great.
10th book?
10th book, Hoda.
That's
Whose podcast
amazing.
were you just on? Were you on Mel's? Or
on yours.
On mine, of course. And then were you on Jamie Kernley's?
I was on Jamie's,
You've been on a bunch of podcasts. If you want, I mean, just Google your name with podcasts, and you'll get a lot more detail. But this book is terrific.
Yeah, this book is so important. Thank you, thank you. And
Go ahead.
Okay, well, you can find it. Self-help at today.com/books. And be sure to check out her Change Your Life tour. You're going on tour.
Girl.
Yeah, New York this week, LA the week after,
Amazing.
San Francisco. I'm going out there, Boston, all over.
Okay, well,
you.
Google it and get tickets because it will be really, really helpful.
All right, coming up next, he helps celebrities find their roots. Henry Louis Gates Jr. is going to give us a sneak peek of his new season coming up right after this. So you go...
When he's not giving lectures at Harvard or writing a celebrated history book, Emmy-winning filmmaker and literary scholar Henry Louis Gates Jr. is talking to celebrities and taking them on a personal journey.
You know what we're talking about. He's got that hit show. It's called Finding Your Roots on PBS. It is now in its 11th season. Stars like Amanda Seyfried dive into their family histories and learn more about who they are. 11 seasons. There's a reason it's been around. And I love watching the revelations happen, like in real time, how you surprise people.
Well, I have a surprise for you.
Oh, okay.
You and I have something in common, and it's not Africa and Egypt.
Okay.
And if you guess, I'll give you a free DNA kit.
What?
What we have in common, me and you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guess, I'll give her a DNA kit.
What?
Okay, I don't have any idea.
Give
but
us a
tell
clue.
Me.
Morgantown, West Virginia.
Wait, what?
I'm from West Virginia.
Wait.
I grew up 70 miles east of Morgantown. My brother Paul went to college there, went to dental school there. WVU.
You're kidding.
Wow.
So how in the world did an Egyptian get to West Virginia?
My parents immigrated from Egypt, and they went to Oklahoma first, and then they went to Morgantown because they wanted my dad was going to be a professor.
Yeah.
But we loved, like, when we left West Virginia, I sobbed. I loved it so much. I had like bumper stickers, Wild, Wonderful West Virginia, and all the rest.
Mountaineers are always free.
There you go. Let's go Mountaineers.
That is such a fundamental part of my identity. People think the most important thing about me is that I'm black, which is fundamentally important. But being from West Virginia fundamentally shaped who I am.
Wow.
And probably you too,
Me too.
right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some of your big guests that you've had on. You had Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell on. And tell us about what happened during their episode.
Well, with Kristen, her 7th great grandfather migrated from Scotland to colonial New York in 1772 3 years later, the revolution breaks out, right? He becomes a spy for the British against the Patriots.
What?
And is captured, sent to prison for 5 months, then banished to Canada. And her family stays in Canada until 1860, when they finally come back to the United States. With Dax, his fourth great grandfather migrated from Canada to Michigan in 1800. The War of 1812 breaks out, and he's captured by the British.
Oh my gosh.
So they crisscross.
Holy
How crazy
moly.
is that?
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's so much interestingness when it comes to the intersection of sort of our roots and history.
Yeah.
And that's what the show does, is it?
Yeah, we're able to tell history one guest at a time.
Wow.
So that we can personalize the War of 1812. I mean, who knows about the War of 1812?
I mean, we all learned about it, but we don't remember much.
Not really, right? We all slept through it.
We learned about it,
But when you think that, when you associate it with Dax Shepard, or when you associate the revolution with Kristen, all of a sudden it becomes very different.
I wonder if people sometimes get like a feeling of guilt that one of their great ancestors from God knows when, who they did something that was terrible, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's in our kind of DNA.
Especially now in our conversations.
Yeah, but one of the things that I insist upon is that you don't inherit the sins of the past.
Yeah.
You know, guilt is not heritable. So you're not responsible for what your ancestors did.
Yeah.
It's just better to know. It's better to know. Stephen Hawking, the great Cambridge physicist, said, it is the past that tells us who we are. Without it, we lose our identity. And I think that's why it's fundamentally important for everybody to do their family tree.
So if people want to take a glimpse into their family tree and they don't have your show.
Celebrities.
So what's something they could do?
Well, the first thing you should do is interview the oldest person in your family.
Yeah, that's such a good advice.
You know, everyone says, oh, I wish I had done it. It's so easy now with an iPhone. And you sit down and have them tell their stories. And then give everyone a DNA test for Christmas.
That's cool.
So everybody should take a DNA test.
Yeah.
That's how to get started.
I like it.
It's so great.
You're so cool.
I know.
I'm so happy you came. Everyone loves to sit with you, and we're happy you're sitting with us today.
Oh, I'm happy.
And I love that y'all share that West Virginia.
I can't believe it.
Homegirl.
Come on.
So great.
We'll sing the fight song in the commercial. The 11th season of Finding Your Roots premieres tomorrow, featuring Amanda Seyfried and Leah Salgona on PBS. You can also catch Henry's new 4-part docuseries. It's called Great Migrations, A People on the Move. That premieres on January 28th.
Fascinating.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Henry.
And we'll be back.
Thank you.
Look at all those people out there,
I see
including the
try-downs.
try-downs.
I see
It's
'em.
snowing, y'all. Tomorrow, more of our Hodabration. We got pal Andy Cohen.
Andy Cohen.
We'll see you
Tuesday.
tomorrow.
Bye.